Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to everyone. So we proceed with chapter 3, which is thermodynamic properties of phases. Okay, so basically what we have learned previously for the chapter 1, volumetric properties of pure substance. So we learned about the properties of the substance, of the pure substance, what are the pure substances, and what if the pure substance is exerted with some pressure and temperature, which was represented by the PT diagram, PV diagram, and VT diagram, whereby we can learn from that, which is the thermodynamic diagrams, and after that, we learn how to basically extract the data from the thermodynamic table of thermodynamic tables, whereby it explains on the several properties of the substances. And last but not least, we learn about the ideal gases and the real gases, which includes the chapter 2. Okay, so for this chapter 3, basically we are revisiting those chapters. Okay, so we start with the single phase system. And how does it mean by a single phase system? If you still remember, for my first slide, I mentioned about this one, and the two phase system, what is all about, and about one phase and another, and goes on to another phase. It should involve the hypothetical process pass. And moving on, we have a thermodynamics diagram, whereby it should involve the PT diagram, PVT diagram, and also the 3D diagram of the PVT. So those are the things. And next one, we have thermodynamic properties, the tables, whereby we can have the critical temperature and pressure table, and we can have the saturated table, supercritical table, and so on and so on, and even compressibility factor table. And last one, we have the general properties of the gases, whereby we have the ideal gas and we have the real gases, and how ideal gas behave, especially for the low pressure, and how the real gases can be applied at higher temperature, and how it can be applied and how it can be defined. Okay, so basically, it's just a wrap up of everything. So I want to make sure that you are clear, especially if let's say you want to refine or you want to revisit those chapter for the first and second one in the proper segments. So we have the group task for this chapter is it should involve the CO2, whereby the students are expected to elaborate the thermodynamic properties of solution and pure fluids with the state of the system, C4, and critical thinking, PS, and it should address PO8. So in a group whereby we can see we have 19 groups, right? So please combine with another group to form one big group. So it means that you will have 18 divided by 2, so we have 9, right? You say that there should be one group that don't have a partner. So one group it should combine with another two group, right? Okay, so basically we will have 9 group. Yeah, we will have 9 group, whereby one group has three small groups. Okay, in your group, please revisit the mentioned sections previously by preparing the slides in less than 15 pages, not including the front and the end page. Okay, and I don't want, I just want to make it very brief and very simple, the simplified version, and how do you understand it based on the previous slide, and explain the slide in less than 10 minutes only, by also including the sustainable development part for each subtopic. And in the meantime, each group must prepare at least one question on the specific subtopic and submit to my email address by next week. Okay, because we have to, and I will combine and I will deliberate those questions and answer. One of it will be included in the first test, whereby we will have most probably 3 questions. Another one are the open-ended questions. Okay, so all the best for your task, and I believe that this is not really complicated because basically you have learned previously, and so for the slide is okay. You can submit on later week. But for the question, you have to submit by next week. The letter should be on um, Monday. All right. Hold on. Yeah, on Monday. Okay, 19th April, 12 a.m. Okay, all right. So all the best and do your best as always. And about your first task, I'm so impressed with your motivation and also your dedication towards achieving and the interactions. Whereby I can see that most of the groups are really putting high dedications and high determination to make sure that the efforts and the what we call it the efforts and also yeah the efforts are really clearly shown from the first task. So I hope that you can continue the motivation and make sure that we are here to make sure that we can really understand and we can really uh, proceed together and learn together in this course so that everyone will score much better. All right. Okay. So all the best for your next task, and this task, before I forgot, will be included in the total marks of the all the tasks, whereby it will be put under CO2 and PO8. So this one I have to revise it into 10%. And this one, I have decided to reduce it to 15% because based on the previous year's assignment, they could not really do well in the review article. So I believe that I should reduce this one. Maybe let's see if let's say you could not really do that. So maybe I can bargain to reduce it more, and we can increase this one. So maybe I can just put this one as assignment, which includes the poster and who anything. All right. Okay, so the test will be most probably on week 6th. Yes, I'm now preparing for the first question and second question, and I'm pending for the last question from one of your questions. Okay, okay. So all the best again, and stay safe. All right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and have a good day.